Imagine gliding above the ground. What if trains could do that? Today, we dive into Japanese Maglev train. This is not just any train, it's a marvel of engineering. First, let's picture it. A white, futuristic train soars quietly. It glides smoothly above the rails, enabled by magnetic levitation. But how does it actually work? Inside, passengers are relaxed. They sip coffee and work while everything changes beneath them. Massive rubber wheels retract, and electric motors engage. The train rises above the guideway, floating silently. Now, take a closer look. Electromagnetic forces lift thousands of tons effortlessly. Watch as the train accelerates through landscapes, reaching speeds of 603 km per hour. Picture the scenery transforming into a blur. It's not just speed, it's decades of innovation. From construction crews to advanced research labs, all have made this possible. Finally, as the train emerges from a tunnel, the sun sets dramatically. This is the future of transportation, a journey 60 years in the making. Are you ready to experience this incredible technology? With visionary foresight, engineers brainstormed revolutionary concepts that would redefine rail travel. This pursuit was not merely about speed, it was about integration, sustainability, and resilience. The need for innovation sparked excitement as teams collaborated diligently, pushing the boundaries of design and functionality. Amidst the hum of ideas, the prospect of maglev technology emerged, a delightful fusion of magnetism and engineering prowess. Anticipation soared as plans for a new generation of trains began to take shape. This ambitious project promised to connect cities like never before, blending comfort and efficiency seamlessly. With each passing day, the enthusiasm from the team grew, fueled by a commitment to excellence in transportation. A vision materialized that echoed the spirit of Japan's original bullet train while aiming to elevate the rail experience into the future. As the project unfolded, challenges emerged, demanding innovative solutions. Engineers meticulously studied existing infrastructure, seeking to integrate the new technology while minimizing disruptions. Simultaneously, community input became critical, understanding the needs and concerns of those who relied on the rail system daily. With every setback, perseverance forged stronger bonds among the team, transforming obstacles into stepping stones toward progress. The maglev system began to capture public imagination, sparking discussions around its potential to revolutionize not just travel, but the very fabric of connectedness in society. As the maglev project neared completion, the excitement in Japan grew palpable. Riding this new generation of trains would not only symbolize the culmination of decades of engineering ingenuity but also reflect Japan's enduring commitment to innovation and progress in transportation for generations to come. Imagine a train that floats above the tracks. Sounds impossible, right? Yet, in the late 1970s, engineers in Japan took on this challenge. They ventured to Miyazaki Prefecture, where no passengers waited. Only a short experimental railway awaited to answer one burning question. Could magnetic levitation work outside a lab? This first test track stretched just a few kilometers. Next to today's extensive networks, it appeared almost insignificant. But each run tested decades of scientific uncertainty. Engineers equipped the train with sensors. These recorded thousands of measurements every second, capturing vital data on magnetic fields, vibrations, stability, and efficiency. Every successful trial revealed new problems. Each problem demanded innovative solutions. Years went by, and the engineers remained dedicated. The test vehicles grew faster, the guideway became more precise, and the superconducting magnets gained reliability. Finally, the project transitioned to a larger facility in Yamanashi. Here, the engineers pushed technology to its limits. With longer tracks, they could achieve higher speeds. Increased speeds introduced new engineering challenges. Every record broken became another opportunity for learning. By the mid-1990s, circumstances changed. The once impossible began appearing achievable. The test train lifted off its wheels, floating as the calculations predicted. It accelerated past speeds any conventional train could ever reach. Japan proved that magnetic levitation was no longer just science fiction. But that wasn't the final frontier. The hardest challenge lay ahead: constructing a full commercial railway through some of the planet's toughest mountains. In summary, what started as a mere dream transformed into reality through persistence. Engineers turned the impossible into the inevitable with daring innovation. Today, we enjoy the fruits of their labor. Are you excited about magnetic levitation? A railway through towering mountains? It's a daunting task. Today, we explore Japan's incredible underground railway project. What seems simple on a map is a monumental challenge in reality. When planning the route from Tokyo to Nagoya, engineers faced the Japanese Alps. Instead of a long detour, they chose a direct path through the mountains. But why? Straight lines make for faster trains. Even slight curves slow down travel, especially at speeds above 500 kilometers per hour. Creating a direct line presented significant challenges. Remarkably, 86% of this railway would be built underground. This meant digging hundreds of kilometers of tunnels, some buried under more than 1,400 meters of solid rock. Before construction, geologists conducted years of research. They drilled deep, mapped fault lines, and searched for groundwater. Their findings revealed a chaotic underground. The rock wasn't uniform. It consisted of fractured stones and hidden rivers formed over millions of years. In 2011, after nearly 50 years of planning, Japan approved the project. The ambition was staggering, but the real work was just beginning. When construction began, engineers didn't rely solely on machines. They chose excavation methods based on the rocky conditions they encountered. In stable areas, they deployed massive tunnel boring machines. These giants advanced only a few meters a day, steadily carving the earth. But the Alps proved unpredictable. In fractured sections, these machines couldn't operate. Rock would shift unexpectedly, or hidden water would flood in. The engineers had to pivot their strategy. They switched to the new Austrian tunneling method. This option meant slower progress but allowed workers to respond to geological changes. Every day followed a familiar pattern. They would drill, blast, and clear away tons of rubble. Then crews sprayed fresh concrete and installed thick steel supports. Sometimes, they could only advance a meter before hitting new obstacles, forcing them to restart the whole process. As progress continued, challenges grew. Underground rivers would unexpectedly gush into workspaces. Engineers had to seal areas before they could resume digging. Intense rock pressure threatened to crush tunnels. To counter this, they reinforced tunnels with steel ribs and thicker linings. Each delay escalated costs and pushed completion further away. Yet, work never halted completely. Thousands of workers operated on multiple fronts, chasing the dream of a completed railroad. After removing millions of tons of rock, the tunnels began connecting. What looked simple on paper had transformed into an enormous underground masterpiece. But tunneling was just one challenge. Inside these tunnels, engineers needed to install something unprecedented: an electric motor stretching hundreds of kilometers. We learned that ambition requires resilience, adaptability, and incredible teamwork. Have you imagined a floating train? Meet the Chuo Shinkansen, the future of transportation without wheels or locomotives. This railway is an engineering marvel. The guideway acts as a giant linear electric motor, featuring embedded electromagnetic coils. When electricity flows, it creates a moving magnetic field that pulls the train and centers it perfectly. No friction, no wear. Precision engineering is vital. Workers use lasers to measure alignment errors. Over 50 meters, they allow just 1 millimeter of error. At 500 kilometers per hour, small faults can cause major stability issues. Teams repeat this process thousands of times, building a large electric motor. Powering the train are superconducting magnets under each carriage. They become stronger when cooled to nearly -269 degrees Celsius with liquid helium. Managing these temperatures is crucial. Magnets are rigorously tested before installation, and cooling systems prevent overheating. Smart onboard technology includes sensors measuring magnetic strength, temperature, position, and vibration. Data is sent to a control center constantly. Operators monitor the trains and system health in real time, detecting anomalies promptly for safety and efficiency. After years of planning, a thrilling levitation test occurred with a real prototype train. Would it fly? The Chuo Shinkansen is the future of rail travel, floating, wheel-less, a blend of precision engineering, technology, and smart monitoring. Ready to explore this extraordinary engineering feat? The day gravity lost after decades of research, everything hinged on one moment. Would the train fly? The prototype began as a standard vehicle with rubber tires. Engineers monitored data for flawless system function. The train accelerated to 50 kilometers per hour, meeting expectations. At 160 kilometers per hour, magnetic forces defeated gravity. The tires folded, suspending the train from the guideway. Gravity persisted, engineering triumphed, and passengers felt minor vibrations. Outside, engineers celebrated magnetic levitation after 30 years. Floating was just the beginning, speed was next. Engineers increased speed limits to 200, 300, then 400 kilometers per hour. Data analysis improved design. Each run revealed insights. Japan tested limits, exploring new capabilities. Unexpected challenges arose during high-speed runs. A magnet lost its state, generating heat. Safety slowed the train. No passengers were harmed, weaknesses were revealed. Engineers discovered high-frequency vibrations stressed supports. New assemblies were developed and retested. The train accelerated, 200, 300, 400 kilometers per hour, with stable magnets. Progress came from testing and refinement. Setbacks illuminated pathways, each failure taught lessons. By 2015, technology matured for a world speed challenge. At Yamanashi track, the prototype glided smoothly. It reached astonishing speeds, 300, 400, then 500 kilometers per hour. Data displayed an astounding 603 kilometers per hour, a new record. Passengers felt minimal vibration, conversing while surpassing aircraft speeds. Japan proved magnetic levitation was reliable and ready. However, challenges outside the track threatened progress. Concrete lay like a testament to perseverance, each inch born from struggle and resolve. Workers shared stories of their efforts, weaving bonds as strong as the steel they fitted together. The scent of fresh concrete hung in the air, mingling with the anticipation of what lay ahead. Meanwhile, with every tunnel breakthrough, hopes surged. Yet, lurking beneath excitement were whispers of doubt. Could they truly deliver on such promises? The Maglev project was no longer just about speed, It had morphed into a symbol of resilience against nature's whims and bureaucratic hurdles. With a renewed sense of purpose, teams dug deeper, determined to conquer the ever-changing geology. Each obstacle felt like a challenge to their dedication, but they leaned on each other for strength. Plans adjusted continually, yet the vision of soaring trains and efficient travel remained fiercely alive among the engineers and construction workers. As the years rolled on, the dream of seamless connectivity between Japan's bustling cities transformed into a tangible, ambitious reality, slowly emerging from the depths of frustration. In 2024, with renewed energy, the construction crews gathered once again, fueled by the promise of progress. The completion of the environmental review allowed a wave of optimism to wash over the project, revitalizing both workers and stakeholders. As they resumed digging and building, excitement buzzed through the air, echoing the dreams of a faster, more efficient future. Engineers recalibrated their timelines, balancing urgency with the delicate nature of their task. The relentless hum of machinery blended with laughter and camaraderie as the teams focused on a singular vision. Sections of the maglev soon reclaimed ground, each breakthrough a reminder that perseverance can turn obstacles into stepping stones. With each completed mile, the dream of connecting Tokyo and Nagoya became increasingly tangible. As the seasons changed, so did the landscape around the construction site, a reminder that progress was a living entity. Visibility improved, and the workers felt a rush of energy, ready to face the next challenge. The maglev project stands as a testament to human ingenuity, a bold venture emerging from adversity and ambition. With each completed section, Japan's transport future becomes clearer, thriving amid the echoes of challenges. This undertaking not only connects cities but also inspires a collective spirit of resilience and innovation for generations to come.